What do you think of these? These are some stains that I picked up at the good old Wally World, and I'm actually quite surprised. Okay, so I've said it before, I'll say it again. I don't really like this veneer. This is a veneered plywood that Lowe's had. Lowe's is typical. It's like 45, $50 a sheet for 4x8 half inch. And this is what I could get last year, supply chain issues and costs and everything. But I do not like how this takes poly, but it takes stain tremendously well. Look how great that cognac looks. And this is an antique aqua. I like how that looks too. But the plywood that I've been using now that comes from Home Depot, same price point as the Lowe's plywood, but it's not veneered with that, whatever veneer they're calling that. Look, this didn't come out right. Although I'm not great at staining, so this probably is a bad example. But the aqua didn't come out that bad. I like how it highlights some of the grain. I do like that. So I think this might be a candidate for like a half and half or even less, just to darken this up so it matches more of that. Nice if it had a little orange tint to it, but I don't know. See, I got this on sale, $7. It was an impulse buy. I love clearances. Walmart's pretty good about that, about doing random clearances like that, and stuff like that. Just go through the clearance aisle, and you can usually find something that's pretty good. So, and then this is the other side of this. This Lowe's plywood has, both sides are veneered, but one's kind of like a glossier and one's matter. So this is where I rubbed it off, and it's okay. I'm not really too thrilled about it. And that's the same with the aqua. I'm trying to get something that's coral bluish. The little one has requested that I make my workshop coral blue or coral pink. So, and her definition of that was covering up this ugly stuff. I think that looks amazing, but she's 7. So I'm thinking about incorporating the coral blue or coral pink into some of the accents, and we could make one side here blue and the other side pink. I could do the insides. I got all these cabinets that I could definitely paint. I want it to look something that I can definitely make some good videos and some good content without making it look strange. And what I mean by strange, I mean just, what's the word I'm looking for? Not strange, but I don't know. You get what I'm saying. So it just doesn't look out of place. I want everything to look good. And I'm a strong believer that any color combination, any finishes can look good together. You just got to do it right. So as you can see, I've done some tests on the front for different colors. This is before I bought the stain, just trying to figure out exactly how I want to trim this all out. And I kind of like the green. I think that's seafoam green. These are just acrylic paints that my wife had left over. She actually told me to throw them out years ago, and I just kept them just in case. But I do like the blue, and you know what? The pink's not too bad either. For accents, I think the blue and the pink will look great. One of my main colors I want to use is the gray paint. So I want to see how this turns out if I do a half and half on this. But I might end up painting like the underside gray. I do have some edge banding to put on this, but I need to put the fronts on first. And yeah, I'm forgetting the point. You know how some people say when you're making a new sidewalk in a public space, you don't put the sidewalk and you just let people walk, because people are going to naturally walk in the best economical way for them. It's usually a straight line. So you just let them walk in the grass where they're going to walk, and then you put the sidewalk. So these naturally became a notepad. This is all my weight calculations for my Will It Hold series on the water. So I'm thinking about doing this. Dry erase board framed in the middle, and doing the framing around it with, the same 5mm underlayment. So picture frame it, and then I'll edge band it, and I think it would look hot. I'll even be able to, extend it up a little bit so I can cover up the hinges. I think that would look good. I don't think it'll add that much weight. These things I could probably do a pull-up on them if I could do a pull-up, but that's a different video. So yeah, what do you guys think? I'm really, really trying to make this look professional. Want to incorporate everything my daughter's requested, and I just want it to look, good. But I also want it to look different than all the other workshops and stuff you see all over the internet. I want it to be unique to myself. Sorry for the camera work. Yes, I know it sucks. I don't know if I'm ever going to even put this on the internet, but we'll see. And then there's this lower cabinet. I really want to make another lower cabinet in the same vein as this, but I don't have the budget right now for this. I did some Christmas shopping. Picked my wife up a limited edition Taylor Swift cardigan, speakeasy cardigan or something. It's like $75. So yeah, there goes my cabinet budget. So I have to wait a few weeks, and then I'm thinking about redoing this complete from scratch. But honestly, I think I'm going to refinish it. Some of the folks on the various platforms do restorations and stuff like that, and I'm thinking about doing a complete restoration on it, changing the color and just trying to clean it up. I don't know how I feel about that, but I've started taking it apart to see how I can get down to it and all that good stuff. But if you have any thoughts, let me know.